Today I am going to simulate the input and output characteristics of a BJT in CB configuration. First, the circuit will looks like this. So here this base is grounded and input is the emitter current, and this is the VEB voltage, and similarly this is the collector current and VCB voltage. So this is the IE and VEB forms the input characteristics, and the graph versus VCB and IC forms the output characteristics. So now we will simulate the circuit. Simulate, go to analysis, then DC sweep. So here we need to plot the graph between IC and VCB. So we will select this voltage source 2 here, and here plot value from -2, and then the stop value is 30 with an increment of 2. Next, here we are using one more source, that is V1, so which is used to keep the emitter current at a constant level. So we will choose this V1 values from 3 to 7 with an increment value of 2. Now the output is, we will add the device model here, add device model parameter. So here we have this name QQ1 transistor, and then the parameter value we can select, that is the parameter is IC. The parameter value is IC here. Just to select OK. Now here you have this IC value. We will add this value here. Now this IC value, and then select simulate. So now we will obtain this output characteristics. So in order to view this waveform, so we can select the legend also here. So here red line represents a VV1 of 3, that is when the input voltage V1 is 3 volts, so we will have this corresponding collector current. So as the emitter current increases, so the collector current also goes on increasing. So this is your output characteristics, which is drawn between VCB and IC. Next, similarly, in order to obtain the input characteristics, we'll go to simulate, analysis, DC sweep. Here we are going to have the characteristics between VEB and IE. So we will select the power source as V1 here, and it resembles like diode, forward biased diode characteristics. So this start and stop value is from 0 to 1 with an increment of 0.1, and we will select one more source, that is V2. This is with a variation in the VCB value. So here we choose two values, 5 and 10, with an increment of 5. And then here in this output we need to plot the current IE. Here we need to add the expression absolute value of I of Q1 of IE. Okay, so here we remove this one. We are plotting the graph for absolute value of I of Q1 of IE. So here simulate. If you want, we can view the legend also here. This is the blue for 10 and this is for 5. There is a only minute variation. If you adjust the scale, its variation is clearly visible. This is the input characteristics.